Oh my god, wait, what? Did we really just hear that correctly? Did Anthony Edwards just name his all-time starting five without LeBron James? Yes, you heard that right. One of the greatest players in NBA history, a four-time champion, a man who has dominated the league for more than 2 decades, and somehow, LeBron James didn't make the list. The moment Anthony Edwards revealed his lineup, NBA fans everywhere instantly froze. Because the names he picked were legendary. But the name he didn't pick might be the biggest shock of all. So now the entire basketball world is asking one question. Why would Anthony Edwards leave LeBron off his all-time team? And when you see the lineup he actually chose, this decision becomes even more interesting. Because for the shooting guard position, Anthony Edwards didn't pick a legend. He picked himself. Yes, Anthony Edwards confidently placed himself in the starting lineup, right next to Stephen Curry. Now for some fans, that might sound crazy, but Edwards has never lacked confidence. He believes he has the athleticism, the scoring ability, and the competitive mindset to compete with the greatest players in the game. Still, the real surprises were only beginning. Next came the small forward position. And here, Edwards selected one of the most iconic players in basketball history, Michael Jordan. For many fans, Jordan is still the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. His scoring, his mentality, and his championship legacy completely defined an era of the NBA, so adding Jordan to the team made sense. But the next pick added yet another elite scorer. At power forward, Edwards chose Kevin Durant, one of the most unstoppable offensive players the league has ever seen. At nearly 7 feet tall, with guard-like skills, Durant can score from literally anywhere on the court. And finally, it was time for the center position, and this final pick would complete the lineup. But it would also reveal something shocking, because even now, LeBron James still wasn't on the list. For the center position, Edwards had several legendary options. But in the end, he chose one of the most dominant forces in basketball history, Shaquille O'Neal. During his prime, Shaq was nearly unstoppable in the paint. His combination of size, strength, and power made him one of the most feared players the NBA has ever seen. And just like that, the lineup was complete. Stephen Curry, Anthony Edwards, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Shaquille O'Neal. An incredible lineup filled with scoring, dominance, and legendary talent. But fans immediately noticed one thing. Because in a team full of legends, LeBron James was missing. And that's when the internet exploded. Some fans believed Edwards was simply showing confidence in himself. Others thought he built the team around players whose style he personally admires. And when you look closely, that idea might actually make sense. This lineup is built almost entirely around elite scoring and offensive power. Curry stretching defenses. Jordan attacking from everywhere. Durant creating impossible mismatches. Shaq dominating the paint. And Edwards believing he could bring explosive scoring to the group. From that perspective, the lineup starts to make more sense. But even then, leaving LeBron James off an all-time team is still a bold decision. At the end of the day, all-time lineups are always subjective. Every player has their own basketball heroes, their own inspirations, and their own vision of the perfect team. But one thing is certain, whenever someone builds an all-time NBA lineup, fans will always ask the same question. How do you leave LeBron James off the team? And now the real question is for you. If you had to build your all-time starting five, would LeBron James make your list?